Oh, hey boys and girls. Here at After Hours, we believe that a vast knowledge of current events is one of the most important things that a person can have. Now, for those viewers who have been living under an enormous boulder of ignorance, or like me have been tripped up on peyote for the last 9 months, right now our nation is suffering from an economic crisis. The crisis is so bad that it's also been affecting other economies, even fictional ones. Some of our most beloved Disney characters have been experiencing financial woes that are so severe they have had to go to drastic measures to keep their heads above water, or in water as the case may be. Well, if you don't believe me, let's see how our favorite narcoleptic honey is doing.
Noble physician of my kingdom, what brings you hither on this good morrow? You have not graced us with your presence for nearly a fortnight.
Well, King Stephen, I'm not sure if you've read your daughter's health insurance plan, but she's not exactly covered for this type of a problem.
What doth thou mean? She hath been cursed!
Yes, this is true, but she was cursed by a mistress fairy. Your health insurance only covers curses by witches, gypsies, and TV's Joshua Jackson, so this type of a curse won't be covered. But don't worry, there's plenty of other options.
Pull the plug.
Are you sure? There's other roads we can take with this.
Well, let's just say the king's credit hasn't been too hot recently.
So pull it?
Yes, go with $1 Million Baby on her ass.
Well, you can't spell Disney without a lot of letters in euthanasia. Now, let's take a voyage down to the mythical city of London and see how Mary Poppins is handling the recession.
Hello, Mary. You're probably wondering why we asked to see you. As you know, Mr. Banks has been recently laid off.
Why, that's absolutely supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
What does that even mean?
Is that a negative or a positive?
Right. It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
Well, we're not going to get into that right now.
Mary, we're having trouble enough making ends meet, and we don't have the money to pay for your services anymore.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
We can't sugarcoat it any longer. We have to let you go.
But just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down.
Also, about that, you know that Michael has diabetes and you can't be giving spoonfuls of sugar to a diabetic child.
And the fact that you're letting our children run through the park with a strange chimney sweep is rather unsettling as well.
Yeah, that guy is a creep. He keeps asking me to show him my chim-chim-cherries.
Well then, I guess it's time that I be going. I'll have to go back to my former job at the docks giving—
Whoa there! Now that's a saucy dame, and by that I mean a whore. Well, I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. And on that note, even the places that we thought were most stable in our Disney world are being pushed by this economic crisis. If you think I'm lying, come with me on a trip down to the Magic Kingdom.
So I see in your resume that you were just employed at Pooh Bear Stearns. I'm sorry to hear about what happened there. Winnie and I go way back to when we were working in the mailroom together.
Yeah, it's been really hard on us.
All right, well, let's see if we can get you a job here. Let's have a look at these recommendations. This first one is from a Mr. Tiger.
No, he's not a tiger, he's a tigger.
What? How dare you?
What? All I told you is what we call him.
I don't know how they do things over in Frontierland, but here in Tomorrowland, that sort of social prejudice will not be tolerated. We have a carousel of progress, for God's sake, and there is no room for bigotry in that great, big, beautiful tomorrow. You think that Walt Disney built this great enterprise with seeds of racism and intolerance?
Well, gosh, do we still have the job?
Well, I don't know about Don Imus over here, but for you, we have a great disability work program.
Sir, he's not disabled, he's goofy.
How dare you? Get out of my office. So, what do you know about high-yield bonds?
Well, I hope you learned a thing or two today. Maybe that your nanny used to be a prostitute, or that mice are racist. Anyway, I can't remember what we were talking about, but I gotta go run and buy a condo in Boca while the market's still good. See you later!